Indigenous people voiced their anger and frustration with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on Wednesday at a chaotic town hall in Kamloops, BC, loudly interrupting him to condemn the arrests of protesters at a pipeline blockade. While Trudeau was answering a question on accountability for the oil and gas industry, a man who identified himself as Will George stood up and began to yell that the Prime Minister had lied about wanting reconciliation with First Nations. "You're getting people arrested," George said. "You're a liar and a weak leader. What do you tell your children?" Trudeau calmly asked George, several times, to sit down and allow him to finish answering the question. After several minutes, the man apologized and sat down, to applause from the crowd. RCMP arrested 14 people Monday at a pipeline blockade in northwestern BC, sparking protests across the country. Demonstrators on both sides of the pipeline debate appeared at Trudeau's events in Kamloops on Wednesday. Trudeau fielded a variety of questions at the town hall, but his fiery exchanges with Indigenous people dominated the event. When he called on a First Nations woman in the crowd, she asked him what he would do to stop oppressing her people. "When are you going to give us our rights back?" she asked, to cheers and applause. The Prime Minister replied that Canada has a long and terrible history with regards to First Nations, but his government is working toward reconciliation and met with Indigenous leaders to discuss self-governance on Tuesday. "I am ready to walk in partnership." Trudeau says it will take time to improve, but we are making significant progress, he said. "You are afraid to lose everything you benefit from our oppression and our suffering. You are afraid to lose your comfort," the woman yelled. "No, I'm not," Trudeau replied. "I am ready to walk in partnership with you and building the future, and that is what we've been doing. I understand the anger and the passion that you have about protecting your land,